idea. I got them when I went home, and then they decided to get me back, so it was good.
You guys are throwing the scrimmage today, 5-on-5s. What have you seen just from just the squad today? How can you kind of compare what you've seen with the squad versus this year versus last year?
I think the biggest difference in the sense that pace that we're going to play with, I think we're going to play a lot faster than last year. We're going to be able to space the floor a lot more, having all 5 guys on the court that can shoot and be a threat offensively. I think that's going to be big as well. And then defensively, just sort of sticking to what we did last year and just being a defensive team and playing team defense.
How has the game slowed down for you personally?
I think it's just more so experience, getting used to the game and stuff last year. I've had, 20-some games played last year, so it's just experience in my opinion.
Do you feel a year older? I mean, do you see that the freshmen have grown up a little bit since last season?
Yeah, definitely. I think we were older second half of the season, and then that's carried over obviously this year, and just doing my best to help all the freshmen and all the new guys settle in well.
You're obviously going to be a leader on this year's team. What are some of the things that Coach Shire has told you about that?
Yeah, well, being a point guard on any team, you're going to have to lead. So just keep being vocal and leading by example. I think that's the biggest thing. And then, just helping all the younger guys and get them up to speed as fast as I can.
Tyrese, what have you seen from Flip this summer, and what do you expect from him this year?
Yeah, nothing less to what he did last year. He's worked his butt off after his surgery, and he's going to come back a lot stronger.
What's the difference in just kind of the pressure, the expectations, the hype around the season versus last year?
I wouldn't say there's any pressures or anything like that. I think we're going to be a very good team. I think we got a really good group, a good core group that came back, and with additional freshman players and guys that pretty much everyone came back last year. So I think we're gonna have a good core group and just take off where we left off from last year.
John Shire seems like he's good at getting you guys to kind of buy into the team over the self. But now this year you got all these returners and all these freshmen. I mean, there's only one ball to go around, so it's easier said than done. How are you guys kind of going about kind of rebuilding that idea of being, for the team? And
I think it just starts with that chemistry. Yeah. I think we're all close guys off the court, and everyone is sort of we over me and knows that it's about Duke basketball, not themselves. And I'm sure everyone has individual goals, but none of them are going to get achieved unless we do well as a team.
A lot has been made of small ball. You guys being able to go smaller this year if necessary. Talk a little bit about the depth you have in the backcourt and what that will enable your team to do this season.
Yeah, we can run 3 guards. We can run 4. Close to 4 guys on the court at once. Mark and flip at the 5 small ball. So I think, like I said before, just being really versatile offensively and being able to space the floor and have shooters all around.
Will this help defensively, having more perimeter guys out there?
I mean, yeah, we're still going to be playing our team defense. I guess having smaller guys, we're going to be quicker on defense, and it can translate to offensive transition.
What was your summer like? Just kind of getting to travel. Obviously, a lot more people know who you are. I'm sure you had a lot of opportunities too.
Yeah, it was good. I think the biggest thing for me was just getting a mental break. So I went back home for a little bit and saw my family and hung out in Australia for a while. Came back for K Academy. Went to LA proactive with my agency and got some good work in with guys over there and went back home one more time. So it's been good just getting my body right, my mental right, and coming back ready for the season.
Tyrese, I saw where your mom and your sister surprised you here. When was that? Can you talk about what that means?
Yeah, it was on Monday. I was saying before, I got them when I went to Australia. They had no idea I was going back. So yeah, it meant a lot. Obviously missing them all the time, and I had no idea they were coming. So,
Did they come? Did they get a chance to come to any games last year?
Yeah, they were here from the Madison Square Garden game to the NC State game. I'm pretty sure it was.
Here in Cameron?
No, at State. Yeah.
Tyrese, you and Kyle obviously had chances to touch the water, touch the NBA waters. So what do you think in your mind made you definitely want to come back here, and what are some of the things you want to accomplish while you're here?
I just don't think I was finished yet. Obviously reclassifying, that was a big part of it as well. Just sort of having that year for improvement, I guess it was, and yeah, like you said, I had chances to go and I got all my feedback and stuff like that, and just felt like it was the right decision for me to come back.
And what are some of the things that you're looking forward to this year, the second year around, and kind of proving? I know you guys won the ACC last year. Obviously, want to do a little bit more than that.
Yeah, I mean, national championship is the biggest goal for everyone. I think we emphasized it a lot this year, and I think everyone really knows the expectation now. And for me personally, that's all I'm going for.
Tyrese, when we were talking to Coach Steele earlier in the summer, he was telling us how impressed he was with the work ethic of the 4 freshmen. Is that what you've seen, and can you elaborate on that?
Yeah, definitely. I think it is one of the hardest freshman groups I've seen work. I mean, they're in here every morning, 6 a.m., waking up 5:30, 5:45, and getting, work in before practice. After practice, they're always shooting. So, I mean, I think it's just going to help them in the long run. Obviously, they're putting all the work in now, and they understand expectation and what it's going to take to be able to be a good player at this level. And I think, the work's going to show off.
What's it been like, all the excitement surrounding the football team this season and specifically this week for the Notre Dame game?
Yeah, it's been good. It's obviously a big change. Duke hasn't had a football team like this in a while, but we're close with a lot of guys on the team, and it's cool just seeing them succeed and all their hard work that they've put in over the last few years, and it's been really good. I can't wait for the game this Saturday as well.
You going Saturday?
Yeah, for sure.
How has it been working with your 2 new coaches in the off season, especially looking forward to going to the actual season?
It's been good. Just different views. They've obviously had perceptions of us players coming in, not being here, but I think it's just another person to see your game at a different angle and just take feedback, good or bad.
Pretty tough schedule this year. Is there any games on there that you're really looking forward to playing?
Arizona's definitely one. I think it's the second game of the season, third game of the season. I think the Arizona to Michigan State is going to be a good challenge for us, especially early, just to see how we are as a team, and then obviously the Baylor's, Arkansas, and then ACC play.
You have a first-hand view. Does this year's team have more depth than a season ago?
I believe, yeah, I think we do. I think just with experience as well, I think that's going to be a big thing. Guys know the expectations of how basketball is going to be played here. And we've all sort of played under Shia for a year, so we know what he expects from us and all that.
From a point guard perspective, you're coming down the court, you have more shooters, you have Flip with some new heads.
Do you want to stand there? My camera.
How exciting is that for you when you're thinking about the possibilities of
hoping it clears
the
up.
season could look?
Yeah, it's great. I couldn't be more excited. I think we got a really good group, and it's just more options for us as a team and myself.
Well, the only other one
Going back
we're
to
talking
your
to is Christian to see where he's
how
come
has
on.
it been having her here and also getting to watch her recruiting process as compared to you?
Yeah, it's cool. It's definitely surprising because of how much she's grown up, but it's good just being able to see her as much as I can and just guide her through the whole process.
Man, I could do part 2, the good course.
You really didn't know they were coming?
Yeah, I had no idea at all.
Tyrese, what we're